Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. For those of you who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law. And through this channel, I'll be providing some stock analysis and a quick update on the $1 Million Challenge. So if anybody's not aware of this, this is a journey of an investment of $1,000 to a return of $1 million over a period of 3 years using a strategy called compound return investing. So the objective is to try to get 201 trades, each with an average return of 3.5%. It's not 201 consecutive trades. We do take into account losses. So for further details about how to join us in the challenge for a little $9 a month, and also to get access to our exclusive in-depth strategy video, information is available in the description below. So let's start by having a look at a quick headline from Reuters here. Google parent Alphabet small sales miss eases recession worries. So this is relatively good news. The results were in, not as bad as expected, but and we can see here in the aftermarket Google shares were trading up. So following on from this news, we can see obviously this is going to be a big week. Investors are expecting a 75 basis point Fed rate increase on Wednesday, and in terms of the markets, they're pricing in around about a 10% risk of a larger hike later on. In terms of the Dow Jones Industrial Average, that was down approximately 0.71%. The S&P 500 was down approximately 1.15%. So overall a jittery market, and obviously we're waiting Wednesday and Thursday for some of the key economic decisions that will give a lot more positive outlook or negative outlook. We have to wait and see. So before we make a start on today's video, I would like to give a quick shout out to many of the people who posted in the comments, and overwhelmingly the response was very, very positive. I'm not going to read all these out, but I'm just going to leave them on the screen and just focus on a few of them. So Sunny Singh has said here, whoever paid him for the FUD video better get a refund, lol. Thanks also to Terry Yonker, who said, love this Ali, great video. Right Brain Trader, love you. I also love you as well, brother, and hopefully we can meet one day. Casey, if only we had known there were so many unknowns, we'd have had a lot more than we know now. Thanks, Ali. James has also said here, love the Stock Genius name, fitting long you earned a sub today, so thanks very much for that, James. Kevin has said, thanks for posting out the stupid in your own way, great video, thank you for that. So lots of positive comments here, and if anybody hasn't seen the previous video, check that one out as well. So it has been brought to my attention that the Alpha Genius has been made aware of the previous video. They have responded, so quick shout out here to Dustin as well. So the Genius has stated here, haha, we were right about the whole situation. So I'm not sure what planet the Alpha Genius is on. Is he on Uranus? Because most of us here are on planet Earth. So quick shout out here to Dustin, who's also responded, said, how the situation hasn't even happened yet, are you that clueless? So the Alpha Genius is basically still standing by all his words in terms of the market cap, in terms of MMTLP being a company, being a stock. He's saying the whole thing he was right about. He's not accepting anything. So obviously it is very, very difficult to accept mistakes. That is much, much harder, and it's much, much easier to defend the indefensible. So before moving on to the main part of the video, one thing I'd like to do is clarify one of the potential errors that I think I may have made in the previous video, and that was with regard to the comment from Rui. So apologies for this error, but what Rui said here is, I put a lot of money in ILS, rub it on that effing ball you have and say. So I assumed that Rui was talking about football, soccer, and a ball that the Stock Genius was rubbing money on, but it looks like what the sentence here is implying is that the Stock Genius has one ball and he's rubbing money on it. So I'm not sure why, but hopefully we do get some clarification on this, and it certainly seems like I am missing something. Let's now move on to some of the more serious matters, and one of the common questions that I have received through social media and in the comments, and that is, what happens if I do absolutely nothing with my MMTLP and do not contact AST or do not get involved in any transfer? So I'd like to share a response that I've had with one of the people who's responded to me, and he's provided a screenshot of his chat with TD Ameritrade. So let's have a look at what we can pick up from here. So the question here, I'm being advised to register with the transfer agent AST. I'm waiting for the S1 to be filed so we can get a record date, and I'm also expecting a run up in the share price before the last day, before the spin out to NextBridge Hydrocarbons. So the question is, if I register with the transfer agent, will the shares no longer with TD, and can I still sell if there is a run up? If not, And also, if I do not transfer before the spin out, can I transfer the last day? So the person here has responded, and he's also said here in terms of TD Ameritrade, the confirmation here that AST is a transfer agent and a separate company from all the brokers. If you transfer shares to them, any sales would go through them rather than through the broker. So you can initiate the transfer between the firms at any time. So this is what TD Ameritrade is saying. The question again that we just looked at: what happens if I wait and don't sell on the last day? Will I lose my shares? So this is the question. And can I transfer after the spin out? So the response here: any corporate action would be handled the same here as it would at the transfer agent. You'd receive any shares effective from a spin off, and could still sell any shares that you are still trading. So they won't be tradable because it becomes a private company. What will happen after that? So that's certainly true. And again, response here: if it goes private, you're likely to receive a cash or any other assets determined in the deal to take the company private. Terms may vary a lot, so it'd be tough to say until a known deal is in place. So obviously, once we have S1 approved and confirmed, we will certainly know a lot more. A final thing I'd like to do is give a shout out to our weekly watch list, which is exclusively available to the Discord members prior to trading on the Monday. We also have a daily stock alerts of stocks prior to trading each day, also shared exclusively with the members. So on the screen here, you'll see prior to trading this week, the stocks, 3 of the stocks that we called out were ticker symbol FAZE, PGY, and we also called out ticker symbol SIGA. As well as that, we have been calling out on the screen here ticker symbol GOV for quite a while, initially 22nd of May, and if you look at my statement at the bottom there, what I've said is ticker symbol TNXP, EBS, GOVX and SIGA. These stocks could benefit from the monkeypox worry. So this was initially called on the 22nd of May 2022, before obviously what the situation has happened now. So again, it was called out 23rd of June, yesterday and also today. So let's now have a look at how some of these stocks have done. So let's start by having a look at the chart for ticker symbol PGY, also known as Pagaya Technologies Limited. So this is a stock that has been doing exceptionally well over the previous 5 days. This stock is up in excess of 508%. And just today, at time of editing, we can see the stock is up in excess of 87% and trading at $18.10. There was also an opportunity to cash out and take profits just in excess of $21.56. So ticker symbol PGY. The other one that we have been calling out for quite a while is ticker symbol SIGA, one of the monkeypox plays. And we can see here just today the stock is up in excess of 11.5%. And over the previous 5 days, this stock is up in excess of 24%, ticker symbol SIGA. And finally, we also called out ticker symbol GOVX in the daily stock alerts on a number of occasions for quite a while. So today is up in excess of 6.9%. We can see here post-market is up in excess of 13.5%. And what's interesting with this stock, it's also up in excess of 152% over the previous 5 days. And today there was also an opportunity to sell approximately $2.48. So again, good opportunity there to take profits. And finally, if you'd like to get advanced notification of our weekly watch list and also our daily stock alerts prior to trading each day, you can join the Discord for as little as $9 a month. Thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned.